Welcome to Chanel the latest. A skyscraper in Russia's capital Moscow has been attacked by a drone for the second time in 2 days, Mayor Sergei Sobyanin has said. Several drones were shot down overnight, he said, but one flew into the same tower at the Moskva city complex that was targeted on Sunday. The building's glass facade was damaged but no injuries have been reported. Russia's defense ministry blamed Ukraine for the latest attack. Kyiv usually makes no comments on the issue. It has also not reacted to a Russian statement on Tuesday that 3 Ukrainian unmanned boats trying to attack Russian naval ships in the Black Sea had been destroyed. The Moscow mayor said that glazing was destroyed over 150 square meters. 2 more Ukrainian drones were shot down by anti-aircraft systems elsewhere in the Moscow region, Russia's defense ministry said, claiming to have thwarted a Ukrainian terrorist attack. Moscow's Vnukovo airport was also briefly closed, Russian news agencies reported. Moscow has repeatedly accused Ukraine of carrying out drone strikes on its territory in recent months, including one on the Kremlin, President Vladimir Putin's official residence in the capital, back in May. Although Ukraine has not claimed responsibility for specific incidents, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said attacks on Russian territory are an inevitable, natural and absolutely fair process. In terms of range, experts say drones launched from Ukraine could reach deep into Russian territory, and as far as Moscow, which is about 450 kilometers, 280 miles, from the border. Although Ukraine has not confirmed that its armed forces carried out the attacks on Moscow, I think that the preemptive raids we have seen last year prove that Ukraine has the capability to launch long-range attacks of that kind from within Ukrainian territory, says David Sensiati, editor of the Aviationist blog. Drone specialist Steve Wright also said it was possible that a drone could hit the Kremlin having been launched from within Ukraine. But he added, "My guess is that the drone was launched from far closer in than that, as this would avoid it having to run the gauntlet of much of Moscow's defenses." Ukraine's Minister for Digital Transformation Mikhailo Fedorov boasted of a Ukrainian drone called the R-18 that can fly from Kyiv to Moscow and back. But he denied that he was calling for drone strikes on Moscow. Mr. Sensiati says, Ukraine has made extensive use of several drones, with the Bayraktar TB2 drone emerging as the real star of the air war for Ukraine, inflicting heavy losses on Russian forces, some of those caught on tape and circulated online. Turkey has sold Bayraktar TB2 armed drones to Ukraine in recent months, while the Turkish manufacturer of the drones has donated some to crowdfunding operations in support of Ukraine. Layla Guest, an analyst at Sibylline Security Consultancy, says, Ukrainian forces will highly likely prioritize targeting oil refineries, as well as railway infrastructure and wider Russian logistics, to cause maximum disruption as part of their strategy ahead of the impending counter-offensive. In February, a drone crashed about 100 kilometers, 62 miles, from Moscow, in what the local governor said was an attempt to target